leave. For what it's worth, the security guard that checked us in the car earlier says that Beyonce is on the premises.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I stayed up to watch the DNC thinking Beyonce was gonna perform. They bamboozled us. They bamboozled us. And everybody in the comments was like, where's Beyonce? Where's Beyonce? They did it. You know, they're so smart. They had the drum line on the stage at the beginning, which is what everybody thought was Beyonce's drum line. But it was a plot to get us to watch.
Breaking news, Kamala Harris has officially lost the election after promising Beyonce to millions of Americans and then dashing their dreams on a sharp knife and saying, no Beyonce. No Beyonce. And you think I'm gonna vote for you?
That's what they got last night. B for balloons. So many people stayed up late Thursday, the final day of the DNC, after the Harris campaign leaked what we now can confirm was a lie to TMZ. They told people that Beyonce was going to be performing and introducing Kamala Harris, but it all turned out to be just another scam. A scam to get Beyonce fans, young people, women, black people to watch Kamala's acceptance speech.
And Beyonce, cancel my whiskey order, bitch. Because you had me stand up all night thinking you was finna perform. I can't stand you. I love you, but I can't stand your ass.
Beyonce just came out with her own whiskey, and she's saying she's going to cancel the order, but tell me below in the comments, is this Beyonce's fault or Kamala's fault?
Nope, she just said freedom. Does that mean Beyonce's coming? Is it George Michael? Is it Tay Tay? Come on, tell me Beyonce's coming. Okay, they're playing the song. They're playing the song. Does it sound like she's singing live? Oh, the whole thing's gonna open up. Oh, because those aren't flags. Those are fake. They're painted on. The whole thing's gonna open. It's all gonna open. Hello. Hello. See, when they have a good wide shot, then we'll know it's ready. Wait, see, this is what I mean. Okay, we got balloons. We got balloons. We got confused Nancy Pelosi. That's just the whole thing ended. There was no Beyonce.
By the way, the anticipation was high tonight, and not just for Kamala Harris. Speculation was running wild today. There would be a surprise guest. Boy, did they deliver.
Please welcome Michigan Representative Alyssa Slotkin.
Oh! Freedom! Freedom! I am in the slot hive. You thought it was Beyonce because everybody thought that it was going to be Beyonce coming out there, but it was Slotkin all along.
Here is what's trending this morning. Rumors were swirling all week long about Beyonce possibly showing up in Chicago. Vice President Kamala Harris had been using her song along with the campaign trail, and a few hours before she hit the stage, was supposed to hit the stage allegedly, TMZ reported that she was going to perform. A lot of fans, they got excited, but for no reason, because Beyonce was not there.
Well.
Now, a representative from her team tells The Hollywood Reporter that Beyonce, quote, was never scheduled to be there. It's still unclear where TMZ got that information, but overnight they came out saying they got this one wrong, very wrong. I'm not even gonna lie, I was one of them fans. I was sharing the article. I was like excited because TMZ, they always seem to be, you know, right, and yeah, bust my little bubble, didn't it?
When I look at you, I have to conclude that either you have been duped yourself or else you were trying to dupe me.
Beyonce was never going to be there last night. And let me tell you why. The last time she publicly endorsed someone, they lost. And the last time she put on them good clothes, left the house, jumped on stage to perform and endorse someone, they lost too. I'm talking about Beto O'Rourke in Texas. And of course, Hillary Clinton back in 2016, which kind of shocked all of us and took us all for a loop. But imagine publicly endorsing someone and they lose like that, even though she won the popular vote, but lost the electoral college, that's crazy. So I know her team was like, no ma'am, we not endorsing anybody anymore until inauguration day. We might show up then. So that's how I know she was never going to be there last night. But when Kamala came a calling, hey B, can I use that song? Sure, girl, you can use it, but don't ask me to perform. Don't ask me to endorse. Don't ask me to publicly say anything for you, to you, or about you, because it's not going to happen. Now, B will be at all the parties and all the inauguration things and all the things. But a public endorsement of anybody before this thing is all over and said and done? No ma'am, no sir. Not going to happen. And that's how I know.
The 3 to 4 hours last night when absolutely everyone on earth was convinced that Beyonce was going to show up at the DNC, that was the most united we've been as a country ever. That was the most excited, politically active fan base you've ever had, Democrats. And look, I'm not saying that someone at Kamala HQ leaked to TMZ that Beyonce was going to be there, and then also had a bunch of content creators across all the social media channels talk about how her plane had landed in Chicago. I'm not saying you did that, but I am saying that millions upon billions of people watched the DNC last night, because we actually with our whole hearts believed and were made to believe that Beyonce was going to be there. What did we see instead? Well, we saw Kamala Harris.
Hey friends, well, we made it through the entirety of the Democratic National Convention. Many of us just watched Vice President Kamala Harris accept her nomination for the candidacy of President of the United States of America. And all of this against the backdrop of many people falling for the banana in the tailpipe, which was the rumor that I am almost certain was started by the DNC, maybe even in cooperation with one Beyonce Knowles Carter, about her performing at the DNC this evening. Yes, I actually think that the rumor was a plant in order to get more proverbial in the seat, or make sure that we are all at home locked in on the Democratic National Convention so that we could all watch Vice President Kamala Harris's speech to see exactly what it is that we are going to be voting for in T-minus 75 days. I feel like this was scandal era, Veep era, whatever other clever show out there exists. This was that level of strategic cleverness, because they figure, how do we get this generation to make sure that they sit still enough to make it to Kamala Harris's speech? We plant the rumor that Beyonce is going to introduce.
Yeah, this was definitely done on purpose, just like they intentionally put the stars of the old ABC hit TV show Scandal on the DNC stage multiple nights to get the hearts and minds of the kind of black women who enjoy looking at a scandalous love affair between a white man and a black woman. In true Scandal fashion, they planted the story to get people to watch the DNC, making them believe it will be a free Beyonce concert.
Because how could I not?
At this point, it's not even sad. It's almost hilarious that Kamala the Cosplaying Chameleon is making a joke out of a lot of people falling for her shenanigans. They had Beyonce's music playing before and during the event. Then it was that video of the drumline rehearsing before the DNC. Many assumed that was a part of Beyonce's make-believe performance somehow. It was all a lie, on par with Kamala the Cosplaying Chameleon's brand of documented trickery, but I digress. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Let me know what you think about this below. Special thank you to Roland C. I appreciate you, Roland, for all of your support, as well as my sister Starlet, Jennifer M, Jasmine M. I appreciate you ladies for your support. Shout out to Douglas, Lamar, Stanley, Donald, Big Sneed, Eric, and Timothy. I certainly appreciate you all for your contributions, helping to get this content out. Again, you all are greatly appreciated. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.
It is a lot of balloons. Is there room for an internationally loved pop star? Wide shot, that's a good wide shot. For someone to appear. Where is Beyonce?
It's gonna be Rick Astley.
Benediction? Is that like a pet name for Beyonce? Where did Beyonce go? Guys, I don't think Beyonce is coming.